You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching The Walking Dead Season 10 finale. And man, I'm still pissed that, we had to wait this long to get this finale. We should have been got this, or this should at least have been the Season 11 premiere. I would have gave it a pass. But with that being said, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. This is the first time you're checking me out. Follow me on Twitter at perpminded420. So, Walking Dead has been gone for some time now because of the pandemic and stuff. So we finally get to this episode, and does it live up to our expectations, or was it just a massive failure? And I gotta say, I'm 50-50 with it. It was definitely very underwhelming and kind of really disappointing now that I'm looking back at it. But there are some interesting moments, I will say the least. But with that being said, let's get right into this review, because I want to kind of explain to you why there's a lot of missed opportunities. So this episode starts off right. We get the reintroduction of Maggie. She's come back after this long ass hiatus. Still don't know exactly why she left. Hopefully we get an explanation in season 11. It'd have been dope to see that explanation in this episode. Father Gabriel's getting people ready within the tower that they're at, because they're surrounded. I think, what was this old boy's name? Kevin Carroll's character, I think Virgil, and we got this dude that comes out of nowhere with these like weird looking blades that is supposedly with Maggie, which does not get explained, which it's just, I'll get into it. But you got Beta over here tripping, hearing voices, hearing the walkers talk to him as he is getting ready to go to war. We'll get back to his character very shortly, as on the other side of things, you have Eugene and company with Princess. They're trying to find, other civilizations out there and whatnot. And, Eugene's kind of having a mental breakdown, not in the literal sense, but, he's almost kind of giving up hope, but he keeps striving, which I really like about Eugene's character. So now you have this, you have Father Gabriel going over the plans. Everybody's kind of getting ready, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is what Walking Dead's all about. We about to go into some war. We about to go into some action. It's getting hype. I'm getting excited at this point. A lot of tension is brewing. People still don't trust Lydia's character and don't trust Negan's character. But it's interesting to see this scene between Carol and Lydia, and how Lydia thanks Carol for killing her mother, and Carol just kind of feels regret and feels bad. She feels like Lydia should hate her. Then we get this funny scene of Daryl and Negan interacting with each other, and Negan's like, "Man, I'm not trying to go out there because I just killed their leader, so y'all try to be low-key, but I'll stick out like a sore thumb." And Daryl's like, "Nah, fuck that noise. You're going to earn your worth. You're going to just put your life on the line, just like we are. No excuses." Then as we get our characters suited up, ready to be on the move, because their whole goal is to pretty much get this horde as close enough to this cliff so they can kill the horde. So half the team, our characters, half the survivors have to go do this while holding down the fort with the tower and stuff. So I don't know what it is about this scene. It made it seem like this is the last time Judith and Daryl are going to see each other, but I doubt it. We just got to wait and see. Now, this was epic right here. This scene was tense. This is why we love The Walking Dead. Them having to kind of traverse through this huge horde of walkers trying to remain calm, while you have whispers within the group just lurking, but they're able to kind of outsmart them, and they use the whispers as kind of like distractions as they kill them. I really love the strategy in that. But while that's going on inside, you got whispers trying to breach the tower and stuff, and that was pretty tense. Which leads us to get this little conversation between Lydia and Negan, and Negan really cares about Lydia because he can understand exactly what she is kind of going through, because people do not trust both of them because they were pretty much the enemy, and now they gotta have to make things right. And I hope if they do a Negan spinoff, like we get Lydia in there, that'd be really cool to see those two kind of form like a father-daughter type of relationship kind of thing going. That would be cool. So as the survivors are able to make it to the woods, well, most of them, Carol and I forget the other character, are kind of behind. One of the characters gets pretty much eaten, and Carol starts to kind of freak out because the bag that they need is got all the equipment and stuff to kind of lead this horde away, and Lydia kind of pretty much comes in clutch. Now we get this kind of funny scene of them playing this music, leading this horde towards the cliff closer and closer, but it becomes kind of a mess because now the whispers are able to kind of stop this thing from moving, and now they gotta move on foot. Daryl comes up with the idea like, look, we just gotta fight back. We just gotta go back in there and kill them one by one, and if we don't make it, we don't make it. We just gotta try. We gotta do what we gotta do to get these walkers closer and closer to the cliff. So then we get this touching scene of Father Gabriel saying goodbye to Judith, which they made us believe that Father Gabriel's gonna die. I think it'd have been okay for him to die in this episode to kind of raise the stakes, but of course Maggie comes in clutch and pretty much saves Father Gabriel. And it's like, damn, you notice something in this whole entire episode that no major characters have died. That's kind of unusual for a Walking Dead finale. That's kind of disappointing. Speaking of huge disappointing moment, the most disappointing moment of this whole entire episode. I don't know about y'all, but I always wanted Daryl and Negan to tag team on Beta. No homo. But I really wanted that, and I thought I was going to get that in this episode, and they completely just rushed right through it. And it's like they killed Beta in like 3 seconds. I'm like, yo, they could have stretched that out for a little bit, had a good back and forth, but man, that was so disappointing, man. So disappointing. And they try to top it all off with a fucking joke. I didn't like that at all. But they do kind of somewhat redeem themselves to where we get this cool ass scene of Lydia and Carol leading this horde over the cliff, and we get this epic scene of all these zombies falling off the cliff. It was dope. But Carol was really about to try to commit suicide here. She's so suicidal in every single season. It's ridiculous. But I still love her character. Now, another disappointing moment is, it seems like the dust has settled. Everything is all good. People are reunited. But why didn't we get an interaction between Negan and Maggie? That's so disappointing to me. That would have been awesome to see. How is she going to react? I understand they're probably going to save that for season 11. And there's going to be some tension there. But this episode really ends abruptly. Oh, Connie's alive. I don't know how and how long she's been kind of unconscious for, but whatever. Then we get our first look at the Commonwealth, where Eugene and company get ran into, which I would honestly like to see the season kind of end with a cliffhanger of Maggie interacting with Negan. And that's so disappointing to me. It's just, this episode is so short to me. It's like 45 minutes. This should have been extended. We should have got a lot more scenes with certain things. The whole way the Westboros went out was kind of really disappointing to me. But I'm still looking forward to season 11 and things that they got going on in the future of the Walking Dead universe. Like the Rick Grimes movies, I definitely want to see those in theaters. They just announced that, Carol and Daryl's getting a spin-off, which I know a lot of people don't care for, but I'm going to check that out. You got Fear of the Walking Dead still going on. I don't watch that trash. You got this new series that's out right now called Beyond World, or World Beyond. I'm gonna check that out as soon as I get done uploading this and kind of give you my thoughts on that. But this was just really disappointing to me. I was expecting way more from this finale, even though they hit certain beats that like made it feel like The Walking Dead, but just a lot of missed opportunities. What do you guys think about this episode? Are you excited for the last season? Was this just the last episode for you, period? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, I'm out.